I'm Ann Benson. This triangular element is created in Peyote stitch, technically in the round. It's not flat when complete. It has a subtle pyramid shape. I created a little 3D printed box with a slightly peaked lid to mimic the shape of the element and support its unique angles. Here's how it's done using size 11 cylinder beads, nylon beading thread, and a size 10 or 12 beading needle. Pick up 3 beads and form a ring by looping back through all the beads and tightening the thread. This is the base on which the rest of the element will be built. Pick up 2 beads, then go through the next bead. Tighten the thread so the 2 added beads sit flush against the beads of the initial ring. Pick up 2 more beads, go through the next bead on the initial ring, and tighten the thread again. Now add 2 final beads for this round, and run through both the last bead of the initial ring and the first bead of the newly added round. This will be a diagonal stitch known as a step-up that positions your thread for the start of the 3rd round. You'll do this at the end of every subsequent round of beads. Now there are 3 distinct corners in the element. Pick up 2 beads and run through the next bead in that corner and tighten the thread. Now pick up 1 bead and place it in the space between the corners by running through the first bead in the next corner. Pick up 2 beads, run through the second bead of that corner, tighten the thread, and bring the thread out of the space between that corner and the next. Pick up 1 bead and run through the first bead of the next corner. Pick up 2 beads and add the 3rd corner of that round. Add a single bead in the space, then run through the first bead of the next corner and the first bead of the added round, again stepping up diagonally. Continue in this manner, adding corners, placing single beads in the spaces between corners, and stepping up diagonally to position your thread for the next round. With each round, there will be 1 more space between the corners. The growing element will not be flat, but slightly peaked. This is expected and correct. Check the fit of the element to the peaked box lid as you near the outside of the design chart. Depending on your stitch tension and the brand or finish of the cylinders you're using, you may not need the outermost round. I used a thin layer of fabric glue to secure the finished beadwork to the lid. I hope you'll also try my little book of 10 patterns designed specifically for this peaked lid. Each design has recommended bead colors for both delicas and ayukos, bead counts for each color, along with detailed directions and blank charts so you can design your own. I had fun creating these designs, and I hope you'll enjoy them. This is Ann Benson. Thanks for joining me.